I'm monetized. As of watching this video and this recording right now, I am officially monetized on this channel on YouTube. It took me 2.5 years. That's right. 2.5 years ago, March of 2023, I uploaded my first YouTube video. It was a hot mess. Just look at this. Let's talk a little bit more about this. And as I briefly mentioned, my name is Ryan Fields, Ryan Fields-Spack. I am a former captain and a paramedic with a large... Look at that guy. He had no idea what he was doing. I'm not sure if I still do. But hey, I've been persistent. 2.5 years later, here I am. I've got, at this point, 1,700 subscribers, and I just hit 4,000 hours, which makes me monetized. That doesn't mean I'm going to make a lot of money, but it is a heck of a milestone that I kind of want to talk to you about. So let's dive straight into it. Here are the 5 specific things that I have learned in particular getting to this journey and to this milestone. Number 1, don't do it for them. Don't do it for the audience. Nobody's going to listen anyway. Do it to document the things that you are doing in your life. If you have passions, if you have interests, if you have achieved certain things, and if you've learned certain things, turn on the camera, start recording, and just start putting it out there. What's really cool about this, and as we move forward in our technological capabilities, we're going to have the ability to digitize all of this information, and our kids one day, God forbid that we leave this world too soon, or our kids one day will just want to show their grandkids what great-great-granddad was like, and they will be able to pull this up and showcase all of the different videos and all the talking points that you had, Dad, as you were moving through these things. As I said, nobody's watching, especially if you're launching and putting these few new videos out there. Nobody watches, nobody cares, nobody's going to critique you. So just start documenting the things that you're interested in, that you're passionate about, and put it out there in the world so that you can get better. As you continue to do that, you'll go from what I look like at that beginning video to having a little bit more confidence and comfort being on camera, speaking to it, and moving forward. Which brings me to number 2. Number 2 is have a system. A technical system as you're moving forward. That first video that you saw, it was in my office. I would set up multiple boxes with a big spotlight, and then I would have a little mini tripod that I would set my phone on, and then I had a little $10 lapel mic. It took me probably 30 minutes to get that whole system set up so I could record that 15-minute video and then get it uploaded and get it all set. That worked. That worked for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Finally, I've upgraded. I've gotten myself a system in place where I've got a Sony ZV-E10 that I'm talking to you right now. I got this microphone right here. I've got a light. It makes it easier and more simplistic for me to be able to flip a few switches, turn on Riverside, and start recording and talking to you so that I can do something quicker and get this out in a much faster pace. But this took a lot of dedication. This took a lot of investment on my side because I knew I was going to be patient and move forward with this no matter how long it took. But if you're just getting started, Dad, just get yourself good lighting or sit in front of a window and just start recording. Use your phone. Your phone is more than adequate. Primarily, you just want to make sure you have good sound coming out. So using a lapel mic, using something like that is a really good way to go. And then you can get it uploaded and get it going. But whatever it is, have a system, have a technical system set up so that the barrier to entry for setting up that recording isn't as tough as it would be otherwise if you didn't have that system. Which brings me to number 3. Dad, don't be afraid to throw as much crap at the wall, talk about the different things, and see what sticks. From my perspective, over these 2.5 years, I have gone through probably at least 7 different iterations of things that I talk about, and a lot of them I'm still doing today. I started out talking about mindfulness and meditation. There's a lot that goes along with that. I've got some great playlists listed in my playlist on the channel about how meditation is the superpower. I tried to build that whole thing out. I tried to build courses along with it, all that stuff. It all completely flopped. It all bombed. I tried to talk about my past and my history as a captain and a paramedic with the fire department. Talking about how to perform better on emergencies in situations like that. All of that flopped. None of that moved forward. I talked about having babies and a lot of the different things that being a dad, having been a dad, and you potentially getting ready to have a new kid, how we can help you out and the different tips and tricks. What's unique about that is there's one video, 10 tips for new dads that are going to have a baby that is just now popping off. Over 2 years later, that video was actually starting to get traction because it's evergreen. So pretty cool. That one's still going and talking a lot to dads. I talked about interviews. I brought on a whole bunch of different people to do interviews. We're talking finance right now. We have focused and shifted and pivoted throughout this entire process to see what works and to get more comfort with what I want to talk about. So don't be afraid to throw that stuff up against the wall. Talk about what you want to talk about and then move forward from there. Which brings me to number 4, Dad, find your why. And I think this is one of the most important components of this entire process. If you can find the avatar, the person that you're speaking to, the why of what you are turning on that camera for, that will motivate you to be very consistent in this entire process. For me, it's helping out you, Dad. It's helping out our fellow dad who is maybe 2 or 3 years behind me, that has questions about how he can improve his relationship with God, his relationship with his wife, and his relationship with his kid or kids, to be able to be more virtuous, righteous, make more money for his wife and for his family, and to give that money away. That has been my focus. That's been my why. And that has taken quite a long time to come to. And that is now what drives me. And that brings me to 4.5, basically, which is basically make sure that you're consistent. I post every single Thursday morning without fail. I make sure to do that. And then we have our Dad Ledger podcast, and we try to record every Tuesday night. Trying to get that information consistently out there helps the YouTube algorithm, helps the people that might be tuning into me to know that there is some consistency and that this channel is active, organized. I'm replying to comments. All of those things help in a very subtle way to continue that process. And then you feel bad if you miss a Thursday. You feel bad if you miss that Tuesday. So being consistent with your why will really help you stay motivated for this. And that brings me to the last one, number 5. Don't give up. The Lord put you on this planet. He gave you the experience that you have right here and now to teach others how to be better at what they're doing. You have experience. You have a knowledge set that nobody else in the world has, specifically like you do. It would be such a shame for you to not be able to share that knowledge, that guidance with other people that need to hear it. That is why you have been given it. That is why the Lord has put you in this place. That's why you have this modality of YouTube to be able to pass along. Use it. Use that passion in your heart and talk to those around you with what you know so much about, because they deserve to hear it specifically from you. So if you don't give up, if you keep pushing, you keep prodding, spread the Lord's word for him, on behalf of him, whether you get monetized or not, you're still touching one person or 2 people or 3 people, and that's enough. And that's really what it comes down to for me. Yes, I'm monetized. Yes, I have those 4,000 hours of watch time. I am under no illusion whatsoever that I'm going to start making a ton of money from AdSense on YouTube. But that's not the point. The point is you're watching me right now, and maybe this will motivate you to take that next step in your life, whether it is jumping on and starting a YouTube channel, whether it's going to church more, whether it's just engaging a little bit more when your kiddo's pulling on your pant leg, asking you that same question for the 3rd time today. Pull that AirPod out, get down to his or her level, look them in the eye, and listen to what they're saying. Those small little things will make a huge difference in how you affect the world around you. And in the end, that's all that it's really worth, right? So again, those are my 5 tips to getting monetized on YouTube, primarily what I've learned throughout my journey. Don't do it for them. Nobody's watching anyway. Have a system. Don't be afraid to throw as much as you can at the wall. Find your why. Don't give up, because you are meant to do this. What'd I miss? Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you pushing forward with this? Put in the comments below some of the things that you do to persist, to be consistent, to be able to strive and thrive in your specific endeavor. And if you're looking to learn more specifically about what we can do as dads in this whole environment, I did an interview with John Deloney, Dr. John Deloney with Ramsey Solutions. He was gracious enough to come on the channel and talk all about how dads like you and I can improve on the way that we do things in this world. It's linked right here. Click on that video, watch that. It's absolutely fantastic. You won't go wrong. Thank you for joining me in this long journey. I promise I will keep it up, and I'll see you on the next milestone. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.